It war? Was there a war shrine for Evtet that we missed? But what? Was each? Oh.
So how is CoNDOR structured? Well, this is an MMR matchmaking based tournament, with the finals being a double elimination bracket for participants with the top 8 MMR by the end of the season. Anyone is welcome to join, and players can join and quit during the beginning of the weeks that the tournament is running. The hidden MMR is assigned to you based on your speedrun PB, and if you are new to the tournament, or if you have been in the tournament before and have shown significant skill in the speedrunning community. At the beginning of the week, all participants are given 2 to 3 matches depending on the number of racers, and they will be similar to your skill level. Participants may also challenge any racer of any MMR as long as both racers agree and have not challenged each other already. The races are a set of 3, not a best of 3. So every race will have 3 races. Simply put, if you win, your MMR goes up, and if you lose, it goes down. Racer MMR is split into arbitrary tiers to know where they are in relation to the other participants. The top 8 are in Crystal tier. This is where the racers are playing nearly perfectly, with each step being towards the exit or being very efficient with kills. Average times at this tier is around 6:30 to 8 minutes. And with some god seeds, you can even see sub 6s. Dying at this level in the mid to late game is almost an automatic defeat. Racers will likely be taking similar routes, and it's a matter of who is more efficient with their build. Depending on the number of participants, the next 8 to 12 racers are in the Obsidian tier. Racers at this level are very close to Crystal tier racers, with occasional hiccups in floor traversal slowing them down, such as a lack of AoE versus a single attack high damage build. Average times in this tier is around 7 to 9 minutes, and with some god seeds you might even see sub 6 minute times. Next, 8 to 12 are in Titanium tier. Racers in this level are very adaptable to builds, but lose time to either inefficiencies or occasionally mismapping it and going the wrong way. Dying in this tier is not guaranteed to be a loss, but racers in this level are aware of when to play slow and safe when their opponent has died. Average times in this tier are around 8 to 10 minutes, with some god seeds, they can turn them into sub 7s. The next 8 to 12 after that are in gold tier. Racers at this level have many different playstyles, and in general are either the turtle or the hare. What I mean by that is they could either go too fast and die, or they could go so slow that their opponents get too big of a lead to come back from. Average times in this tier is around 9 to 12 minutes, with some god seeds going to a sub 8. Everyone else that is not in gold are in the blood tier. This is where people are placed if they are either new to the tournament, have no information of their skill, or they are brand new to racing. Deaths are very common, so the race is never over until somebody gets the victory screen and goes down the final stairs. The average times in this tier is 12 to 20 minutes, with some god seeds ending into a sub 10. Or god forbid they get an unplayable seed, it can go up to 1 whole hour. Oh my god, that seed took so long for me to cast. For this reason alone, we allow racers to reseed if both players agree. Your tier placement is only relative to others in the tournament. That means even if you win a lot, you may not promote if the racers around you are also winning more, or you don't pass the person that is just above you in MMR. That also means that there is no specific threshold to promote to the next tier. For example, reaching 1500 MMR does not automatically promote you to Titanium or demote you to Gold. This is common if racers are bouncing between tiers and are sitting on the line between two tiers like Crystal and Obsidian. In this tournament, screen watching is allowed. This means you are allowed to watch your opponent's POV to see where you find items, pathing to the exit, upcoming bosses, and if your opponent died. The last note is helpful because it can let you know to play slow to avoid dying, or speed up if your opponent is leaving you in the dust. Therefore, racers are required to stream on Twitch for screen watching and to verify the integrity of the run, and if there is a commentator, a POV for them to talk about. By the way, I also stream this game on twitch.tv/focusingface. Since there is varying stream delay, racers will also be in a separate Discord race room to confirm if they are ready, if they are finished, or if they need to contact CoNDOR staff. Run verification is also required if both racers confirm finish very close to each other, about 5 seconds, and will require referee verification. In more recent races, when the Synchrony DLC is included, this is less required, due to the fact that the racing mod also adds a real-time time in addition to in-game time. Both racers will enter the seeded race there to ensure they are running the same seed. Counting numbers is hard, so in later races with Synchrony, we can verify using the sequence of items on the screen instead. If the race begins and the racers are not in the same seed, there will be a reseed. That is the basics of the tournament. Now let's get back into the— Wait, one more thing. We need to figure this out. What's the difference between the CoNDOR main event compared to the side event? The MMR? Same. The finals? Same. Joining and quitting? Same. There will probably be less auto matches due to lower signups, but the matches will still be a set of 3. You can still challenge people though. Also, there are no tiers. There's not enough racers to divide them into tiers. Other than that, everything else is the same. And in case it wasn't obvious, side events are any characters that's not cadence. Okay, now let's get on to the video. So, not a lot happened in the first race, and I also didn't really do a whole lot of commentary in this first race, so I'm just gonna do it now. Zelllooo is gonna be having quite a surround, or quite a crowd I should say, for this 3-3 because of Cat. Evtet is gonna have a much easier time because they have a hammer to just clear out the room, and then Zelllooo is going to show how to get surrounded and not flawless fortissimo.
Windows update, go away. I'm doing a very terrible job at commentating this second set here. You died. Oh, okay, never mind. Evtet died. Internet's crashing. Zelloo's on Zone 4, Coral Rift 4. Alright, well, Zone 5 boss, you can literally just tank everything. Fireball. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna say it's a 719, but let me tell you what the actual answer is. 612, yeah, that's not bad. Real time, 657.
Give me that loot!
Okay, so Zelloo's gonna be getting their leprechaun. And we're gonna be taking a lot of trapdoors for Evtet's side. We have bombs. Ow, walking right into Coral Rift because 1-beat reactions are a thing. Meanwhile, Evtet is doing a lot of slow playing, which I think is letting Zelllooo catch up now that they have a Blood Cat that makes it very easy to catch up. Never mind, forget everything I just said. Hold on, wait, hold on a second. They're having a little bit of trouble getting out. They're okay now, but they have an Ob's Rapier now, which I can definitely assume Zelllooo is also going to pick up. Hold on, they're trapped. Okay. That was a mousetrap and a half. Anyways, Evtet finishes Conga 2, finds piercing. I'd take it. We have damage, assuming we can keep the beat. Hit war? Was there a war shrine for Evtet that we missed? What? Was he? Oh, he was trying. Sorry, she was trying to get a potion, huh? Evtet, please. Not on the coals. I would say it's all Zelllooo, but I don't know how good they are at Dorian. Well, are they just gonna wait this one out? A little bit of trouble with the king. Playing a lot of checkmate, but not a lot of, playing a lot of check, but not a lot of checkmate. Yeah, enchant weapon. Do we want to enchant it? Maybe. Obsidian would be nice, but we definitely don't want glass, so maybe don't take it. Maybe don't use it. Getting a frost charm, which is gonna be a hassle because of boots. Never mind, wasn't that much of a hassle. I lied. Cookies are nice though. Oh, could have cookied that bomb charm. I mean that goblin. But again, hard to know in the moment. Oh, ooh. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Because we have so much food. Thank you, statues. Okay, so yeah, there's not much else. It's just slow play for Zelllooo at this point. Just you could use, yeah, you could probably tank everything if you really wanted to. And GG's. Hit the timer, focus. Hit the timer. 7:51, real time 7:54. Come see, come sa. GG's.
The loot is mine!
Yeah.
I don't see anything in the chat room, so I don't know. Also, hi Speed Frog. How are you doing? We are in race number 3. Ow, don't tank all of those hits, Zelllooo. You need a little bit of health. Yeah, this is race 3 for Dorian, for Evtet versus Zelllooo. Zelloo's been on a 2-win streak so far. Oh my gosh, Zelllooo is rolling all the bats. Don't roll this one though. There we go. Got some healing. Found a cheese somewhere. Blood. Ooh, rapier. Much nicer. We don't want that stinky dagger anymore. Okay, so both racers are... Oh, Zelllooo really wants that half a heart of healing. There we go. But they are very even. Both of them on 3-1. Ouch. Zelllooo is tanking a lot of... or is taking a lot of bat rolls actually. Oh, don't, and beetle rolls. Whatever, we don't, it doesn't really matter. That is pretty tanky. Different scenario for Evtet though, because they have a blood whip that has infinite damage. No, swipe to the right, and it's too late. You gotta swipe to the right. Know your whip pattern like that. You could have went up. That was an up, not a right. think that means Evtet should definitely practice whip more. Ooh. And we're also stuck on one heart now. This is still really bad for Evtet. This is basically in the bag for Zelllooo. Don't be tanking stuff like that though, Zelllooo. Yeah, this slowed Evtet way down. Oh, no, no! Finding willing players. Just find all the memers. Okay, well, there we go. That's GG's.